Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? Brian Peterson. Majid Reis here.
Nice to meet you guys. Welcome again. Teach Me Striking. If you don't know, we were bending down because we want to give you this information. It's very detailed. So we want to get up close to you so we don't have to stand
What it means is we didn't have a cameraman today.
Well, that's true, but it's also exciting. We're getting up close and giving this information they might not know. All right, guys, I'm going to share something with you, something very interesting. In the old Japanese way, they used to kick this kick. So everyone knows round kick, right? Brian does not know what I'm teaching today. Everyone knows we do round kick, but today I'm going to show you another tricks to the round kick. We talked about this, but this is a little more detail. All right, let's watch this. So when I do a round kick, let's do a leg kick. I do a leg kick. Some people hit with the instep, some people hit with the shin. When you hit to the body, some do with the instep, which is this part of the foot, and some people do with the shin. But
No, Majid, I already know the answer to this. So the answer is, you're never supposed to kick with your foot. You're always supposed to kick with your shin bone. That's what everyone says.
Well, that's where we're going to change the difference. Anyway, it all depends where we're going to hit first. Okay, so we know the instep. If he blocks the instep, you're going to break my foot very easily. But if I block it into the rib cage, it's better. But sometimes it's so hard to get hold. Like same thing with the head. If I kick the head, it's hard to do it. Watch his face again. When I do the instep, he's blocking it. And now I'm going to show you something different. If you stand behind him and he's blocking my instep, even with his gloves on, watch the foot. The instep is touching. But watch my foot in the meantime. I pick my knee up, I hit the ball of the foot. Look what happened. I went to his head. Put your hand down. Look at this. If you can see me, I hit the ball of the foot on his head. So if you come on this side, so watch, even with the gap created, it goes straight to the ear and the implant. The instep goes inside with the ball of the foot. I don't know if you can watch it.
This is junk. I mean, like, you're just going to break your foot. I think what Majid's trying to say is it's almost like you have a knife. If you had a knife sticking on the end of your toes, it would stab me right in the side of my face.
It'd be true if some people don't know how to throw a ball round kick. Remember we
ball round? Ball round? Show me this Japanese ball round kick.
Here it is. Watch this. Look at this. We talked about this before. Now here you go. This is the ball round. Now watch this. Look at this.
Ooh. All right. There could be something
but
to this.
We're not touching the toes. If you touch the toes, you're doing something wrong. But watch his face. Now watch my face. Imagine this. This is his face. Okay?
Okay.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, okay.
So
guys, that's the end of the lesson. Hope you enjoyed.
Brian, please tell them the contact wasn't with the toes. If you properly kick perfectly, you'll only see the ball of foot. So if you just lay down so I can show them, get on your knees so I can show them slow motion. I don't want to kick too hard. So watch the ball of foot. I'm going to hit you here, and my toes are
can you keep it?
Yeah.
Is there any way to keep it like at the shoulder? I mean, it hurts right now, but it's better than.
So watch this.
I don't want to take the risk.
This the ball of foot. Look, it's this. It's not the toe. We're hitting the ball of foot. So if it goes to the face, see my toes are never hitting. It's my ball of my foot. So this is what I'm aiming for with the ball of foot. It's just by practice. And how are we going to practice this? By hitting the back with the ball of your foot. So another way we do it is like this.
Let's do it.
Follow us. So here's the wall. Imagine this is a mat ball. And how do I kick it? Look at this, my ball of foot. I'm not hitting the toes. If I hit the toes, I'll break them. So maybe from this angle, they can see better because they can see my toes. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
Majid, don't put a hole in my wall, dude.
You see it, same spot with the ball foot. Here you go. That's the ball foot. See, my toes are up. My toes are not touching it. It's the ball foot. And look at the hole. You can see it. Do you see the hole there? That's the ball foot. If that goes to your head or the rib cage, that's really good.
Majid, I like this because you know what? Like, nobody really talks about this move. This is a move that, like, again, you guys understand. I'm playing a role right here as the guy who knows nothing, and I know a little bit. So I have heard of this and seen this technique before, but a lot of people don't talk about it. They always talk about the roundhouse kick. I get where you started now. You didn't show me what you were going to do today, but the ball round kick. It's not used very often in MMA.
How can you teach something when you have never tried yourself? You can only teach something when you put some time. I didn't just learn it 1 or 2 days. I spent years kicking. You know how many times I broke my toes?
I thought you started kickboxing like last week.
No, 2 years ago. Anyway, I broke every single toe in my foot. I have broken them more than several times. Even when I kicked right.
Great, the comment section now. I can imagine, like, that's why you don't do that kick.
Well, that's the reason. If you don't do this, it means that you're never taking a chance to learn and have other tools in your pocket. You're going to make mistakes. And when you do make mistakes, you have to adapt them to get better. No one comes perfect. You have to make mistakes. The more mistakes you make, the less mistakes you're going to make when you fight. And when you start doing it, when you hit one properly, one good kick, it makes a world of a difference. You can hit a lot of practicing. Practice makes perfect. Perfect makes practice.
Let me mention this. Someone that everybody knows that would use this kick and advocates for this kick is Lyoto Machida.
Yes, and because he also comes from the background, Japanese background.
Exactly.
And so, with the ball foot, they run barefooted. When I run on the beach, I run about 5 miles almost every day at the beach in the sand, in the water and run with the ball feet. Never touch the heels. People don't realize you're not supposed to run with your heels. You're supposed to run with the ball feet. Why is that? This is an important question. Let me break this up. So watch. When you put the camera slightly down, hold the camera from the front. So when you're running on your ball feet. So what is this? When you run the ball feet, you have a suspension. The calf is your suspension. It's like a spring effect. But when you run with the heel, there's jarring to the knee. You jar your knee, you jar your back. But when you run with the ball feet, there's a suspension. These are the calf spring muscles. So constantly, you're running on your ball feet. So there's a suspension. You never hurt yourself. But when you hit on the heel, you jar yourself. So this also practices you to make sure you hit with the ball and teaches you how to keep your foot flexed and have the ball constantly having contact with it. This ball of foot, it touches certain subject. The more you run on the ball of feet, the better the calf muscle you have, better contact level. If you see free running, what is it? They touch the foot on the floor. They jump precisely on their foot level. Everything you do with your feet have to know how you place your foot down. If I'm just throwing a quick round kick, it doesn't matter where I throw. But when you hit the ball, you have to be very precise on the jaw, very precise on the body, head. Everything is precision. Don't throw for the hell of it, throw for the precision. That's why snipers are dangerous, because they're very precise in their shots. As a gunman who just throws a bullet out, they're expecting that he will land something. That's why they're fighters, and then they're world-class fighters who pick up the shots, make it count.
I love this lesson. Guys, I love listening to Majid. I could listen to him for like hours and hours, but I know you guys don't have that kind of time. Hope you enjoy it. And go out there and practice your ball round.
Yes.
Your ball round. All right? See you guys next time with more great
video on my channel so you have more detail. Boom.